guys, TwinklePhoenix here. Now this episode might be a little bit small, but remember we're looking at the origins of the characters here up on the Wikipedia. Well, I think I finally tracked down why Pluto's here. In fact, he might not actually be Pluto. You see, in 1930, 2 episodes were made involving a dog in Disney. The dog appeared in the Chain Gang episode. It was just a dog and he wasn't named. And then 2 episodes later, in an episode called The Picnic, the dog was finally given a name. His name was Rover, and he belonged to Minnie Mouse. But the following year, in 1931, the dog was renamed and Pluto came into existence and he belonged to Mickey. But the old Rover design was completely abandoned and left to rot and evolve. Although he was similar in design to Pluto, in fact you swear they were the same dog. But people did not see the connection between Minnie and Rover at the time. So thus they scrapped it and went with a new idea of having Mickey have the dog instead of Minnie. Not a lot of people know about Rover. He was in black and white, but he looked identical to Pluto, and people seemed to like him, but not many of the audiences saw the connection between the two. And you can check it up here on this Wikipedia. Right by, excuse me, let me just scroll for you. Here we go. The Chain Gang, the first appearance of Pluto, who's unnamed at the time. The Picnic, first appearance of Pluto as Rover, Minnie Mouse's dog. The following year, he made his first appearance of Pluto as himself as Mickey's dog. So they scrapped Rover, and Pluto became the new dog. Possibly what we're seeing up there is Pluto's, before Pluto, the first Pluto. This one could possibly be none other than Rover and not Pluto. If it's Rover, it would make sense why he's here. With Pluto, Pluto was never abandoned. He was newly added into the Disney stories, and he's been staying here ever since. But if this design is possibly Rover, it would make sense then why he's here. So I'm not sure if this is indeed Pluto or if it could be Rover. If it's Rover, who was identical to Pluto, that would make sense why he's here. Otherwise, I have no clue at all why Pluto is here in this place. But I just started bringing that interesting fact. There was another dog. He was identical to Pluto. In fact, it was meant to be Pluto, only he was by a different name. He was called none other than Rover. He was never brought into color, though. But again, Pluto's never abandoned. Unless they mean like the episodes where he was absent from, because he wasn't like constantly on the show. But I thought I'd bring that interesting fact that there was indeed another dog before him. And obviously they changed Pluto's design over the years, but I do not know why he's missing a leg. But I do hope you enjoyed this interesting fact about Pluto, that there was another before him. And oddly enough, Rover's episode came out the same year as the Cactus Kid episode, which we all know is the poster on the far wall inside Treasure Island. Who knows? Maybe it's a coincidence. I don't know. But it seems a lot of stuff are revolving around that year. So yeah. I hope you enjoyed this little small episode about Pluto. Thanks for watching. More vids coming up.